I'd like to do a little bit about census. All right, can y'all simmer down now, please? I appreciate your enthusiasm, truly, but save it for the dance floor. Okay, so I'd like to do a little hoop path census. Those of you who have been before know that we refer to each group of people that come each year as the ring. So the folks who were here the first year of the first ring, and the folks who were here the second year of the second ring, etc. So all of us here are the ninth ring. Eighth ring folks, who was here actually last year? All right.
For the first time, right? What year?
Well, I'm kind of just doing everybody.
Oh, okay.
Everybody. So seventh ring. Sixth ring. Fifth ring. Fourth ring. Third ring. Yeah. Third ring was an intense year. That was the controversial season. Second ring. First ring.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So so I've been here. I've been to everyone. To all nine. Who else in the room? I'm sure. Who else in the room has been to all nine? Yay! Who's been to 8 of them? That's excellent. Well done. Who's been to 7?
Yes.
Who's been to 5? 6. 6. Sorry, I can't count. 6. Who's been to 5? Nice. Who's been to 4? Who's been to 3? Who's been to 2? Excellent. And who is here for the first time? So everybody look around. Make note of those people who just raised their hands and hug them. So it's time for true confessions. I'm not going to get too deep in my personal psycho stuff, so don't worry. But some of you may not know me, and some of you know me quite well. But so I've taken a break from hooping. I made this really drama queen Facebook post about it, which I kind of now regret. But it's out there, I can't take it back. So I taught hooping for a while, and I've actually taught hoop path retreats 4. I've taught 4.
We love you! Yeah, we do.
And I love you too. I don't know where that little gesture just came from, I never do that. So coming, and I knew, so I haven't been going to hoop or any kind of flow arts stuff for a couple of years. And last year, the Hoop Path was the only one I went to, and this year, it's the only one I'll be going to. And of course, it being the last one of this mode, I knew that I could not miss it, even though I haven't been hooping. And I had a little bit of trepidation coming to this, actually, because I'm feeling a little rusty, and in the time, I've been having a kind of a hard time personally with just some emotional stuff. It's like stupid midlife bullshit, you know. And I've been a little depressed and trying to fight it off, and kind of indulging in my vices a little bit too much. Um, and so as a result, I'm not in the best condition that I was, like even a year ago. And I feel like my hoop skills, I was afraid that I haven't hooped, since last retreat I've only hooped once. Actually, technically twice, but like last night for like 5 minutes. And I was going through stuff, and afterwards I had one of those, oh yeah, I used to do that move, and oh yeah, I used to do that move, and why didn't I remember to do that? Oh yeah, but so all this to say that as this event has approached, I've just been feeling a little nervous and having some trepidation, which. It took me aback a little bit because I haven't felt that way going to a hooping thing or a floor arts thing in a really long time. Because I've been around in the scene for a little while. So that kind of surprised me a little bit. But like what is helping me kind of like get back in the like remembering the love and the love that's in this room. And so last night, there was a little pre-party gathering at Baxter's house for the folks who arrived early, and people were hooping, taking turns hooping in a circle, and just getting in the circle and hooping for everyone and stepping out. And I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was feeling like just really stuck in my head and stuck in my fear and just being like, oh, I'm not going to be what I used to be, like, having all that kind of stupid stuff going on in my head. And it took Anna's prodding, literal prodding, to get me to do that. And I was like, well, it's kind of the pre-first night of Hoop Path, and like, how can I be here and not hoop? So like, just freaking good. So I did, and it felt really good. And I kind of like things are I'm starting to like remember now, the person that came out and the way that I hooped.
Amen.
Thank you.
So I'm saying all that, especially to the folks who are here for the first time, like, do not be afraid. Even somebody who is taught here is like having internal freakouts, even though I may seem cool and unapproachable, inside I'm like totally freaking out. So just know that. So just know that about me. I feel like I had other stuff to. One other little point. So one of the things that that has made this event so special to me. Well, first of all, it was the first hooping thing that I ever went to, and from that first year, I just fell in love with this place and with the local community here. And made some really, really good friends, including folks that I consider family. There's been, I alluded to earlier, my personal emotional stuff going on, and also work has been, stupid political shenanigans have been going on at my job in City Hall in San Francisco. But in case you don't know, like where I work, but that's irrelevant. The point is, as soon as I got here, it was like, I just felt at home. And I think one of the special things about Hoop Path, and also other festivals as well, but I think especially true here at Hoop Path, is when we come here, this is, in therapy speak, my partner's a therapist, and in therapy speak, what is happening here is it's called a liminal space. And it's a space that's kind of in between states. And it's a space where your normal everyday reality is set aside. And And I feel like when we come here, we show up as I was thinking through this talk, the phrase that was coming to my mind was that we show up as our best selves. And after my little freak out last night, I was like, well, that's not really my best self. However, what I realized was that it was my authentic self, and it was genuinely just where I was in the moment, and I felt safe enough to just be that. And everybody here has that. I mean, we're all holding this space for each other, so. So remember, I love you. Okay, so we have a big weekend planned. So right now, I would like to invite up the teachers. So folks who are teaching, come on up. Somebody has to make a big announcement, so don't say me. All right, so I don't remember the days. Are you teaching us? Okay, so tomorrow we'll be starting our workshop segment off with Anna, also known as Hoopalicious. And on Saturday, we have Tiana. And leading morning yoga, Srimati. So every day morning yoga. It's in the program. It starts at 9, I think. 9:15. Oh, Baxter's every day. But another new innovation for the last two paths is at morning yoga there will be coffee. So if that will help motivate you a little bit. So all three of these women are awesome human beings, amazing teachers, healers, dancers, and we're all gonna be feeling very happy. And the main attraction, my dear friend Baxter.
Can we say a little thing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, actually.
We're not allowed to speak.
No, it's my stage. Alright, so the teachers are gonna talk a little bit about what they're offering.
I'm offering you the world. The world in your hips. So as many of you know, maybe some of you don't know, my main focus is body rocking. And this year, I'm going to be focusing on some specific elements of body rocking, mainly slowing down and really appreciating the experience. So not so much, some high adrenaline stuff can't go away from that, but really the kind of slower, more sensuous side. That's about it.
Awesome. I'll be there. Hi, Tiana. I am going to be teaching balancing, and I really love that Con just mentioned liminality. That is like, yes, balance! Because liminality is it's the experience of what balance is. Balance is finding a perfect point and like, ta-da, I'm balanced. Like, that's not what balance looks like. Balance is like a continuum of falling and agreeing to recognizing it and countering with your own grounding and your own awareness. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna send trust into our legs and our lower body so we can go to the floor with our hands and explore every part of our body.
Yay!
Exploring all of your body.
Vaginas are gonna be all. If you don't have to take my workshop, all the crotches. All the crotches.
So yoga every morning. I know 9:15 is early. The first two classes will be more movement based. So it's perfect for all levels. We'll start out slower on the first day, focusing more lower body, grounding, getting into our bodies. The second day will be more like heart opening, and we'll be doing some partner stuff. So there'll be some chance to feel some trusting. I love how this is all building on each other. And then Sunday it'll be more restorative, slowing down. So if you can't make it, Sunday will be really good to just come and rest a little bit. Maybe even take a nap. Shavasana is always an option. So thank you.